There's no shortage of mysteries out there. So from an unsolved heist to a supposed living dinosaur, here we have 5 unexplained mysteries that still need answers. On the morning of July the 6th, 1907, the cleaning woman assigned to Bedford Tower in Dublin Castle arrived at work to find the door to the safe room standing wide open. The inner security door was closed and bolted, but the keys which also opened the nearby library had been left dangling in the lock. This is when she noticed the Irish crown jewels were missing. It's been over a century since these treasures vanished, but it's easy to imagine the frantic scramble that resulted. The loss of the country's most important gems was bad enough, but even worse was the thought of having to come clean to the visitor expected in just a matter of days. King Edward VII. The gems were kept in Dublin Castle, the most secure building in the colony, where they were guarded by not only the Ulster King of Arms and his staff, but also a 24-hour outdoor patrol of both policemen and soldiers. Only 100 yards down the street was the headquarters of the Dublin detectives. No trace of the Irish crown jewels has ever been found. Each year, hundreds of fireballs spontaneously explode out of Thailand's Mekong River. Known as Naga fireballs, they have appeared on the late autumn night of the full moon at the end of the Buddhist Lent for as long as anyone can remember. Some believe the balls come from the breath of Naga, a mythical serpent that haunts the river. Others believe the fireballs are actually pockets of methane bubbling up from the river, but many locals remain convinced that the fireballs are of a supernatural origin. The Vela incident, also known as the South Atlantic Flash, was an unidentified double flash of light detected by an American Vela hotel satellite on September the 22nd, 1979. It was detected near the Prince Edward Islands. Even today, the source of the incident remains a mystery. Designed to detect nuclear detonations worldwide and enforce the Partial Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, the Vela satellites operated for about 10 years, and were also famous for discovering evidence for extragalactic gamma-ray bursts. Even today, figuring out the difference between human-made explosions and the cataclysmic events that pepper the cosmos remain a primary concern for the continued preservation of our civilization. Somewhere in the Superstition Mountains of Arizona, there is reputed to be a gold mine so rich that if the walls are tapped with a hammer, nuggets of gold come tumbling down. The Apache are the only ones who know of a very rich gold mine in the Superstition Mountains. That is, until a family stumbled upon the site and started mining the gold. But their victory was short-lived because they were massacred by the Apache in 1850. Years later, an army doctor by the name of Thorne treats an injured Apache, who as a reward takes him to the mine. He was blindfolded and told he could take as much gold as he could carry. Thorne is later unable or unwilling to reveal the location of the mine. In 1880, the mine was again discovered by chance. The discoverers were 2 young US soldiers who appeared in the town of Pinal with their saddlebags full of gold. They said that the ore came from a funnel-shaped mine in the canyon near a sharp pinnacle of rock. Over time, much of the stories surrounding the mine have succumbed to legend, and now there exist many variations on the tales. Currently the area is a state park, Lost Dutchman State Park. Mining is prohibited, but that doesn't stop the 8,000 people every year who come to search for the lost gold. It's common knowledge that dinosaurs died out around 65 million years ago. Massive, powerful and awe-inspiring, they've been popular for years, appearing in countless books and movies. But what if they still existed? Some people believe that some dinosaurs still exist, hiding until the present time in the remote jungles of Central Africa, especially in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The region is the reputed home of the Mokele-Mbembe, an amphibious dinosaur-like creature said to be up to 35 feet long, with brownish grey skin and a long flexible neck. According to legends, it lives in caves it digs in riverbanks and feeds on elephants, hippos and crocodiles. While dinosaurs have intrigued people all over the world, Central Africa is unique in that it's the only place where many people really believe they may still exist. The origin of this creature can be traced back to a 1909 book titled Beast and Men. The book was by a showman and zoologist named Carl Hagenbeck. To date, there have been more than 50 expeditions to the region, but no scientific evidence, unless you include the large claw-shaped footprint recorded by a French missionary in 1776, and by a number of others since. So that was 5 unexplained mysteries that still need answers. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more countdown videos.